Kelly from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you're making me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say. Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it. With no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this last Friday of the year. It's already going to be the next week, is going to be the new year. Wow, has this flown by this year, right? Good chance 2025 is almost in the rear view mirror. Hope everybody had a great New Year or Christmas day, and you didn't get to have to eat too much, but I saw some videos, Lord Jesus. I even saw one with chaos, a lot of kids. First in the chat was Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Smile in the mirror, do that every morning, and you will start to see a big difference in your life. I like that. Thank you. And Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, and good afternoon to you because you're in the evening now. Ellen, hello, good afternoon and morning, and welcome. Could be afternoon for you as well. Given choices between the right and being kind, choose being kind, and you'll always be right. I like that one too. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. Praise God for another beautiful and healthy day. Amen. We're above ground, not below ground, right? That's so true. And there's Robert. He's working and lurking in his office upstairs. And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And y'all, thank y'all so much for being here so early in the morning. And Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Who else is here? Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. If y'all missed it yesterday, there was the last bingo, a state sale bingo for Dawn and Mary yesterday. It was actually pretty cool. I didn't get that. I only had a couple of little squares that I got, but other than that, it was fun to watch them for their last time before they leave. Buy everything for 169, sell for 69.69. There you go, Carol. That's the kind of sales you like, right? Al, hello, good morning, and welcome. Right, it is the last one of the year. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Purple Wings. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And I saw you were live last night. I got to pop in for a little bit last night in your chat. Y'all was doing some music, some singing, karaoke. And John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all, and welcome. Always good to see y'all. As you know, every Friday we do the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? There's no difference today because we got a little bit of lineup today. Don't forget, if you would like to have your items showcased on the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, please make sure to email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com before 5 o'clock. No later than 5:30 every Friday morning, because that's when I pull them up the email and get them set up for the show. Let's see. That's where I was. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. Thank you. This was actually my first time when I went to Hawaii in February. I bought this one. Yeah, I bought this one in Hawaii in February. I got one for almost every day of the week for the month, if I remember correctly. Forgot to send them in. That's okay. You got next Friday too. We got a lot. I try to keep it at least up to 15. But wow, we had a good bit this week. And again, I got some more for next week already. So yeah, you can send them in. I'll do store them in my email so I don't know, don't forget them when I get them. I automatically star them. Anyone here from Miss Josie? No post on her channel. Hope California is still a mess. I thought I saw a thumbnail for today's show. Miss Denise, have you heard from Miss Josie? We were talking about that yesterday with all the weather they were having in California, South California. I know I thought I saw a thumbnail for that today. That's a good question. Miss Denise, any word from Miss Josie if she's okay? Or anybody from South California? Can't even get words out today. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with today's show. I have not heard from her yet. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get my items ready for this morning. Let's get this show. So you did because I just dropped it. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I saw it in my feed. I think it was yesterday. I saw the thumbnail for it. Did you miss my thing? What thing, little Debbie? I didn't get no links from you. I'm not sure what you're talking about, little Debbie. I didn't get no thing from you. I've not heard from her. Yeah, I saw you dropped it in the chat, but I did see the thumbnail. I'm not sure what you're talking about, little Debbie. We did get pretty good blast of bad weather yesterday. Yeah, I saw we had that conversation yesterday. The weather in the West Coast is bad. Yeah. Yeah, I thought her thumbnail was up. I saw it yesterday. Remember milestone. Hold on, let me get back up there. Hold on, let me get up there. Let me find it. It doesn't show up on EVMux like it would in the chat. So here it is right here. 40 months already? What? Well, thank you very much, little Debbie. 40 months already. Wow. That's crazy. 40 months. Well, thank you so much for being a member for 40 months already. Bingo. Yes, indeed. I see it now, little Debbie. I didn't see it in the I had to go look for it in the stream. It doesn't highlight it like it does in the chat, which I wish it would, but it doesn't. She is in Valley. Fountain. Okay, Fountain. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show it like it would in the chat, but I got it. All right, everybody. So as we do this every Friday, let's get started with our program for the day.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
That's right. It's that time, and I saw something else come through with where it went. Right here. Also, Carol celebrating her 40 months. I want to say there's let's see, it would be Mark. There's a lot of y'all that was 40 months already. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for so long. All right, let me get into sharing my screen. Add this. We're going to go to this format and move that over so we can get started with today's show. All right, this first 5 items were sent in by Ella, saved here first. So you already know how she gets her products, but also all of these were sold on Mercari. This first item is the Lego Star Wars black and white spaceship set. It is item number 75374. It is with 1,325 pieces in this set. I'm going to show you the pictures. It's got the little figures. It looks like it's sealed. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? It's called the Onyx Cinder. I don't really get into too much Legos. Sometimes it depends on what I can get them for. But I don't often do Legos too often, especially these big sets. All right, Miss Denise says I'd pay $5 for it and sell it for $45. Robert says he would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $50. Who's she said? Glenn says she paid $1 and sold it for $75. Yeah, I don't know if she does her pallets with like how many pieces in a pallet and then how much her pieces per item. I'm not sure how she does it, but that's what I would have done. But I'm not sure how she does her cost of goods. Let's see. Little Debbie says pick it up for $25 and sell it for $145. Regina says I'd pick this up for $10 and sell it for $65. Would you all do me a favor? Make sure you do hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Glenn says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $75. Yeah, I'm not sure how she does her cost of goods. Anyone else? Well, as y'all know, she does get all these in her pallets. As far as I know, all of these are from pallets. Because I know she does bring some of this on her auctions. Whatever doesn't sell or nobody picks up, she then lists them on different platforms. This one happened to be Mercari. I know she sells on Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark. Anywho, Al says that she would pick this up for $3 and sell it for $110. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Well, this one, as y'all know, she picked up in her pallet. Now, she had it listed on Macari for $100, and she did do it on a 15% off sale, and she sold it for $85. She put it on sale for $85 with a 15% off sale. Not bad. All right, her next item up to show, also from Ella. This is a comfortable green baby carry with adjustable straps. Carries from 7 up to 45 pounds. The size is an extra small to an extra large fitting. We'll show you the pictures. The brand is Wild Bird. The brand is Wild Bird. Dated 11/20/24. And there's the registration for it. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Robert says I would leave it. Glenn says I'd pick this up for $4 and sell it for $42. Regina says leave it. Little Debbie says I would pay $5 for it and sell it for $49. I would pick this up if it was for a decent price. I love odd things. Miss Denise says she would pay $5 for it and sell it for $40. Ow, that'll not happen. I cannot see that happening. Right, Robert? Al says pick it up for $4 and sell it for $35. Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. I don't even think they would stay in there, to believe it or not. Chai might, but I don't think Maddie May would. Yeah. Yes, exactly. See, Robert says it. Yep. I think Chai might, but not Maddie May. Maddie May would lick you to death. That's what she likes to do. Glamours, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? She says, pass unless I know they had a new grandbaby on the way. Yeah, I would definitely pick this up, especially if it was new and packaged. Not, I don't know. I don't think I would pick it up if it was used. That's just me. Melinda and Sweet Zane, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Long time no see. Welcome. Good to see y'all. Just saw Michael come in. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Michael. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. When Merc was a puppy, I used to baby wrap him. Oh, really? Aw. Yeah, I don't think Maddie May would do that. Yeah, she doesn't like to be cuddled too much. Yeah. Chai, on the other hand, I think he would. Well, Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And thank you for that message on Instagram. Well, she, of course, picked this up in her pallets. And she has this one also sold on a 20% off sale. She had it listed for $130. And she sold it on a 20% off sale for $104 on a sale that ran for 20% off. Everybody coming in. I'm all caught up. Yep. All right, this next item also from Ella, sold on Macari as well. Now this is a Panasonic electric razor for men, electric shaver with ARC5 with premium automatic blades. It is has a charging station. You can use this wet or dry when shaving. It is cordless with a pop-up trimmer. Sleek black design, high performance motor, smooth shaving experience. All right, here's the pictures. I don't like using a razor like that. I like the ones with the multiple heads on them, the rotating heads. I don't know. I don't know about those. I would pick it up, but I wouldn't use it. That's just me. I don't like those type of bars on a razor. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Also, Michael, are you doing that video this weekend? Y'all make sure you check out Michael's channel. He's doing a special video this weekend. Yeah, it was great. All right, Robert says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $25. Yeah, I hope you Grandpa's feeling better. Miss Denise says pick it up for $1, sell it for $45. Glammo says pick it up for $25 and keep it for the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. Al says pick this up for $4 and sell it for $63. You got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas? You must have been on the nice list. What? That is nice to hear. You were on the nice list? So much sweeter when you're definitely feeling better. Awesome. That's great to hear. Regina says should pick this up for $10 and sell it for $40. Yes, going to film the car self-driving tomorrow. Make sure you check out Michael's channel. There's the link right there. Make sure you hit the notifications. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? I would pick this up, but I would list it. I wouldn't use it. I just don't like that type of shaving head. That's just me. That brand's a good brand. Oh, Doug's still not feeling good? Well, I hope he gets to feeling better soon. Again, as y'all know, Ella sent this in. She did get this in her pallets. She listed it for $215. And this one sold with a sale of 30% off. And she still sold it for $150. I trust the car driving more than Kevin Clem. Yes, indeed, Michael. All right. So yeah, she sold it for $150. She sold it with a 30% off sale. All right, let's go on down to the next one. This one is a stainless steel canister meat maker. Meat maker? A stainless steel ham maker heat resistance meat press cooker with a thermometer, and 20 paper bag manufactured meat press. Easy to use for deli meat, press with meat, pork, beef, fish, lamb, and poultry. Interesting. At first, when I saw this, I thought it was a drinking cup, but it's not. It's a meat press with a thermometer, a meat thermometer. Interesting. Super ham maker for healthy homemade deli meat. Interesting. Wow. Oh, you got to cook that in a pot. Well, that's interesting. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, how much you think you would, how much would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Let's see here. I would totally underestimate that one. Yeah, right? Me too. Zane got his four-wheeler for awesome from a secret Santa who saw him on the news about donating. Oh, that is awesome. Well deserved. He deserves that. Regina says leave it. Robert says pick it up for $3 and sell it for $25. Oh, Al says she would leave it. Tracy showed the video Melinda twice. We all cried. Aw. Miss Denise says I would pass. It was free and turn it into $69, little Debbie says. I watched a little bit of Tracy's, but I didn't realize she did that. And Robin says she would leave it. Now, was that on her live yesterday before her actual show, or just because she had an open chat all day? I must have missed it. Robin says she would leave it. Well, again, y'all know she does all this and gets it in her palette. She had this listed for $25 and sold it on Poshmark with a 25% off sale. And it sold for $18.75. All right, Melinda. It was a double. Oh, I thought it was yesterday's show. Oh, okay. It was a couple of days ago during the live. Okay. Well, thank you, Melinda. All right. The next item up to show is another one from Ella. And this is a industrial endoscope. I got to read up on this one. What is this? Also known as a bar scope. It is a tool used for inspecting hard-to-reach areas. It has 3-lens HD industrial borescope with triple 2.5 MB sensor and advanced imaging. Better than a scope camera, making it perfect for checking walls, pipelines, and other items on your automobile. Okay. Interesting. I figured it was some kind of gadget for the car. That'd be something I see my dad use. It's got all the items it needs. Still new in the package. Nice little carrying case. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for a mini microscope. Robert says, pick it up for $5 and keep it. Little David says, keep it. Almost turn it in, buy it for $20 and keep it a gift for Grandpa. Yep. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard doing a half day. All right, well, don't work too hard, Glenn. Regina says, pick this up for $20 and sell it for $175. Al says, pick it up for $4 and keep it. Michael says, also $10 and keep it. Rama says, yeah, I'll keep it too. I've never seen one of those before. All right, as y'all know, she does get this in her palette, so probably the cost is not a lot as we think. Let's see. This one she had listed for $100, and she did have it on a 15% off sale. Hello, Becky. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. She sold this on a 15% off and sold it for $85. Becky, good to see you and welcome. Good morning. It seems like it would be handy. So many little things. Yes, exactly. Not just for your car, right? Doug got me a pretty nice toolkit for my house. I guess I saw my frustrations. Aw, there you go. I saw a commercial the other day that was showing on Home Depot the little toolboxes, and the toolboxes that were showing were actually in pink for women. That was pretty cool. All right, the next item. Let me make sure it did not. Let me take this off for a minute. I want to check something. I want to make sure me having this already early that it did not change back to the price. Yep. Okay, we good. This was sent in by Al's Full Shelf Shop, sold on Whatnot. This one is, it is a vintage Mexican clay Ocornia. It looks like a frog, but it could be like a lizard of some kind. Yep. Interesting. What is this? Is it a pipe? All right, pre-Columbian, featuring an iguana, red terracotta pottery, chip on the mouthpiece. Must be something to do with a whistle or something. Iguana. I'm not sure. It must be a whistle of some kind. Interesting. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Yeah, right, Michael? I've been seeing that on their commercials. Music instrument. My phone just reminded me of Harry's birthday next week. Harry Humstone, musical instrument. Actually, pretty cool. Robert says, pick it up for 3 and sell it for 20. Jennifer says, just blow with it. I've never seen one like that before. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? He's got me a real kit. Oh, black and silver. Okay. I'm not a pink girl. Okay. Regina says, pick this up for 5 and sell it for 30. Glamo says, pass. I'd be scared. It was haunted. I haven't either. Jay. I ain't saying nothing on that one. I'm pleading the fifth. It is pretty cool, though. Anyone, would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? One thing I've learned about Jay, he's been here enough to know that you got to watch what you say sometimes. I hear that, Becky. It is a beautiful piece of art. Yeah, it sure is. Let's see. What is it? It's a musical instrument, but it's made with an iguana out of terracotta. Angie said, hello, Angie. Good morning, hello, and welcome. And she says, I would pass. Miss Denise says also, I would pass. Angie, grab the Hallmark ornaments. All right. And Becky says that she would pick this up for 5 and sell it for 25. Now she did. Al's Full Shelf Shop sold this on whatnot. And Becky says pick it up for 5 and sell it for 25. Angie, Al's Full Shelf Shop picked this up at another shop on Wednesday. Picked it up for $2 at a yard sale. She sold this on her whatnot. Picked it up for $2 at a yard sale, and she did sell this one for $26. Sold it for $26. All right, let me take that off the email. Take that off there. Next, we're going to go over and visit with Regina's stores. Regina sent us a few. This first one is 4 Seagull Christmas tree fine china mugs, cups for coffee, tea. I'm not going to pronounce that name. Jana, it's a Japanese name. Let's see here. More details on this. It's from the year period of 2000 to 2009. Serving of 4 total in this set. I'll show you the pictures. Made in China. There's the name. Comes in the box. Set of 4. Would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Looks older. Regina Doug loves the unicorn game. Becky says, I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for 15. Robert says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $25. Miss Denise says I'd pay $5 for it and sell it for $40. Michael says I would pass. I would pick these up. Get back to the email. Let's see here. Get back to the channel chat here. Al says I would pass. Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome. Ashley says I'd pick it up for $5 and sell it for $25. Becky says the looks older than. Oh, okay. The instrument. All right, I'm not seeing. I forgot today was Friday. How dare I decide to sleep in? That means you needed your rest. You're okay. It's all good. All right, I'm not seeing anyone else coming in with anything. Regina picked this up at a Goodwill. She bought it in a group of items for Christmas dishes. She paid $2.47 per box about a year ago. She finally got it listed. It did take about 3 months to sell, and she did sell this for full asking price on eBay for $20.97. All right, let's go to the next item from Regina. This is some GE Proline 150 outdoor indoor commercial grade net lights, 6 feet by 4 feet area, multi-colors. Oh, it's those nets. Commercial grade net lights. So it's a net you put over your flowers. 300 hours of long life bulbs, 18 gauge wire. Would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Robert says leave it. Al says I'd pick this up for $4 and sell it for $35. Little Debbie says, dang, I need that. Regina, you have any more? I've only seen these on TV. I've never seen them. I never bought them. Angie says, I would pass. Those are nice. We had them in Connecticut, which is another one. Okay. And Ms. Denise says, also, I would pass. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. Randy's in the house. Great for decorating bushes. I believe it. All right, so Regina said she picked this up at a Goodwill for $4.47. She did get several of these about 2 years ago. They have been listed, and she did relist them and change it to business structure. After relisting them, it took about 3 months to sell for full asking price of $14.99. Net lights are the secret to decorating trees. I like that, though. Yeah. All right, this next item is also from Regina. Another one of those seagull sets, like the coffee mugs we just showed earlier. But this is a decorative vegetable bowl, 9 3/4 inches. It is with the tree, new in box, but it's a large bowl. Same brand, fine china. Which matches the coffee mugs from earlier. 9 1/4. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Robert says pick this up for $1 and sell it for 15. Miss Denise says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $1 to sell it for $1, buy it for $1, sell it for 25. I just noticed I didn't even see if she had any others left. Yeah, okay. All right, let me close that tab. Get back to the email. Yep, okay. Ashley says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 25. Al says leave it. It is fine china, by the way. I'm waiting for them to come out with the Western version. Oh, really? Cool. All right, if y'all remember, she did say this earlier. She bought several boxes of different ones, but this one is also the same lot that she purchased with the coffee mugs. She did pay $2.47 when she bought different ones at the Goodwill. And she did get this for full asking price, $15.99. All right, let's see here. This next item sold on Poshmark, also from Regina. This is the original Mead Trapper Keeper Binder Moon Space 1-inch rings, 2 portfolio pockets. I remember those back from the day. I used to always use these with the little pockets. The old-fashioned Trapper Keeper. Always had one for each color of different, one for each subject. Yeah, I was a nerd like that. But I like that. Brings back memories. It's got the little clipboard on one side. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Miss Denise says pay $1 for it and sell it for 20. Let's see. Let me read the information here. I don't see a date. I'm looking closer at the pictures. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Does it have a date on that one? This was from 2023. So it's not the original. This one's from 2023, according to the pictures. Ashley says pick it up for 2 and sell it for $16.99. That gives me grade school flashbacks. Want to keep it. Yeah, it was from 2023. Al says pick it up. Okay, so she'll pick it up for 2 and sell it for $14.99. I mean, it still looks like it's from the original, but it's a repop. Let's see here. Get back to the email. Close that tab. Let's see, Poshmark. Okay. So she got these at the local bin store for $1 each. She did buy several of these. She's already sold several of these. This is the first one paid for the lot. This one sold with a 10% off. And this one sold for $14. All right, this next one, also from Poshmark. This is a Leapfrog Learning Friends Lily Frog plush stuffed animal numbers, English and Spanish. And it is 12 inches tall. It sings numbers in English and Spanish. It's soft and plush material and ideal for toddlers and young children, interaction and educational. Cute. So it does sing in either English or Spanish. It's an educational toy plush. Yeah, I don't see a year on it. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it should be? Yes, I will be on this Sunday with Buffalo Picker, Defend the Hustle. It is already scheduled. As far as I know, we're still on. He usually sets it up on the weekend. Glamon says 10, and that goes straight to the Glam Babies. Ashley says she would pick it up for $4 and sell it for $18.99. Angie says pass. I personally would pick this up, especially if it was in good condition. Yeah, as far as I know, it is on. He did tell me, yes, we will have our show this Sunday. Because I did talk to him through Instagram. It is a cute toy. A great learning tool. I agree there, Angie. Let me close this one. Take that star off of it. All right, let's see here. Sold on Poshmark. Pick this up. Yeah, I did see the pictures on that, Regina. She picked this up at a Goodwill Outlet Ben's store in St. Louis about 5 months ago. She paid about $1 to $1.50 on it since it was at the Outlet Bin store. She was paying by the pound. It did take about 3 months to sell, and she did get full asking price. She said that she did have one flaw. It's supposed to be a pink bow on the top of it. Oh, I did see that it was missing. Yeah. Anywho, she did pay between $1 and $1.50 at the Ben's outlet, and she sold it for full asking price on Poshmark for $23. $23. Yeah, I saw you did have the picture of it missing. All right, and that concludes that one. Thank y'all for sending those in. Now we're going to head on over to the next items. This first item to bring to you to show is a BioMate application guide. It is a vintage from the Rhythm. It's a biorhythm calendar from 1960s. Astrologic chart tool device with the little pouch and instructions. And on the back of it, it even had the calendar. Interesting. And the plastic was celluloid. The plastic on it is celluloid. There's the information on it, how to use it, directions. There's the table of it on the back, made in Japan. There was the bag, the back of it. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Regina says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $20. It was very I pick up unusual things. I like that. Miss Denise says I'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for $12. I would have paid up to $25 for that and used it. There you go. Yes, it is. Yes, Glamorous. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Uh, Jennifer says I would keep it. Al says I would pass. Robert says I'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for 20. All right, Jennifer says no, it's not. No, it's not what? Yeah, it is interesting. She said I would pass, but would have studied it for a minute. Really? Is that what that was? Oh, okay. All right, let me get to this a minute. I got to read this. I didn't even read it. According to this, it says it's the wonders of working the rhythm of occasion occurring within your home human body, with being instantly with your when you were born. Understanding the varieties of this rhythm can give you better insight and apparently judgment into many affairs of your life, such as preventing traffic accidents, judging, okay, determining the sex of your unborn baby. The human body is called the biorhythm. Okay. Highs and lows. It's astrology. Okay. Well, I didn't say anything in there about what it was because I wasn't sure. I just put the instructions, pictures, and everything else. I thought it was pretty cool. It was different. It is like a simplified horoscope. Okay. Again, I just listed it and it sold. I was not 100% sure, so I listed it. All right, so this one I picked up at a place called it was an antique mall in Wisconsin called the Carousel. And this one I picked up for $4. And I did have this on an offer to a watcher and sold it for $34.25. And I paid $4 for it in Wisconsin at a place called the Carousel. It was an antique mall. Now that one took a while to sell, but that's okay. Not bad. Only paid full for it. All right, this next item. This is a Sensory FX ASMR recording cube. I bought several of these, but it makes different sounds and it's ASMR type cube that you can record and listen. Should have shown it here on YouTube. It's by Just Play. Create unique sounds. You do have to use batteries, and the batteries were included. It takes the little watch batteries. Batteries are included in the bottom, but they do have that little pull tab you got to pull out. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it's so far. I've never seen a device to use the same little horoscope scrolls. Yeah, should have shown it on YouTube. Regina says, pick it up for 3 and sell it for 15. She wanted to buy it, I guess. Actually, I did, and nobody bought it, so I listed it. Now that you're saying that, Ellen. Yeah, I did show it on a YouTube auction. Nobody bought it, so I sold it. Listed it on eBay. Regina says, pick it up for 3, sell it for 15. Denise says, leave it. Robert says, leave it. And Robert, what's funny is that you were with me when I bought these. You and I had a conversation about these. Andrew says, pass. I would have bought it the first time you showed it, Johnny. You wouldn't have had to wait months for it to sell. But yep, it was on eBay. Al says, pass. Ella also made her 40 months with the membership for the channel. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated, Ella. Jennifer says, pass. Oh, yeah. I'll let you know, Ellen. Jennifer says pass. Now this is to make, you can even do videos with this one because it's an ASMR type cube that makes this different sounds. Right? But anyway, I do have, I think, 2 more of these or 3 left. I'll know when I open it. But this one, I did take an offer. Somebody sent me an offer and I accepted it. This one I picked up at Retail Arbitrage on clearance at Wally World for $1. Glamo says pay 10 and gift it. So I did pay $1 for it at Retail Arbitrage on clearance at Wally World for $1. Did sell it for $19. I do have 3 more available. I'm going to change that because it shouldn't be ending in a 19. I wonder if it left it there because I took that offer. Well, we're going to have to change that one. Come on. I got to move that over because that's not right. But anywho. All right, this next item is a new in box or package. Digimon Virtual Pet Monster Glow in the Dark Pet, electronic pet. Every now and then I find these and I do pick them up because they do sell. The digital monster you train for action. There's all the pictures. This one's from 2021. And I believe there are several in the series. And you can get the different, these are the different ones that they have available or had available at the time. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? That's right. Don't forget, Mia goes live today at noon on her unboxing for the week. And there's the link for the 4 o'clock show for Josie and Ms. Denise. Andrew says pick this up for 2 and sell it for $12. Robert says pick it up for 2 and sell it for $17.99. Ms. Denise says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $20. Regina says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $14. Ashley says I'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $24. And Al says I would pass. That's right. Don't forget this Sunday, Regina's first time on the 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale on Sunday is her debut on their Sunday show. First one. First time ever being able to, because she usually works on Sundays. Well, this one I picked up on a free pile at a garage sale. And as you always know, Robert knows when I get something for free, I always find something to buy at a garage, especially when it's in a free pile. Well, this one I got for free at a garage sale pile for free. And I did sell this one for $20. I did take an offer. And I sold it for $20. Now, for the showstopper of the day, this next item sold on eBay. Now I'll be spending my days digging around eBay looking for cool. She's going to be looking for one now. All right, this is an actual vintage 1990s Dooney and Burke signature print Jacqueline shoulder handbag purse with the actual hang tag. The little medallion in blue. The little duck is in blue. It's like an aqua blue, almost like a light blue. Now, the colors may look like a brownish color or gray. It's because it was actually black and tan woven together, which made it look like a light brown or a gray. The hardware zipper was in gold. The hardware itself is in silver. The inside's in a light pink with the keychain hook for the keys. There's the side of the bag, the bottom, the tag itself, the inside. Also, you want to look for the red, white, and blue tags. That's a little bit older. There's the item number, Dooney and Burke. Now, this one did have a little small stain on the inside, which I made sure to include that in the description. Let's see what the chat is saying. All right, Angie says, pick it up for 40 and sell it for 200. Robert says, leave it for Johnny. Glamo says, pick this up for 25 and sell it for 80. Miss Denise says, pick this up for 15 and sell it for 140. Aisha, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Regina says, pick this up for 10 and sell it for 65. And Susan Dragonfly, hello, good morning and welcome, Susie. How are you doing? Good to see you. She says, pick it up for 25 and sell it for $119. And it's not that often I pay up for some things. But this one I did. Because I do look for things like this that are different. FYI, everyone should check out Walmart Jewelry Clearance. They are having some of the fine jewelry on clearance. Awesome. Second thumbs up from Arizona. Well, thank you, Ellen. Well, that's awesome, Jennifer. Yeah, especially right after Christmas, they're trying to get rid of all that stuff for new inventory. Now, this one I did pick up on a Poshmark live sale. Let me go back to this. Glamo says what? The hardware and leather trims are fantastic on that one. Yes, clearance at Walmart is not very generous. Well, this one I did pick up on a Poshmark Live Posh sale for $25. And I did take an offer. The lady and I talked back and forth. She was buying it for her mother-in-law for Christmas. And of course, she did send me a message asking me if it's gray or is it brown or is it black or is it what colors. So again, I pointed it out. It's in the description bar. But anywho, she was buying this for her mother-in-law for Christmas. And one of her questions was, do you take returns if she doesn't like it? I said, well, I do offer 30-day returns. She said, okay, I'm going to buy it. She sent me a message yesterday, day before yesterday, saying how she loved it. So anywho, I did pick this up, like I said, for $25, and I sold it for $154.25. Oh, look, I've learned a lot from Glamos when it comes to handbags and purses. So yeah, I paid $25 for it. I did pay up a little bit, but I knew what I was getting. Yes. Not that often I do buy things that high. But this one I couldn't pass up. For $25 and sold it. And it only took, when did I list this? December 14th. I listed it on December 14th. And it took a day or two to sell. It only took a day or two. Yep. So yeah, that was one of the biggest sales I had last week. And again, it only took a day or two to sell. Not too bad, I say. Not too bad. All right, let me go and get some links in the chat. I can close some of these tabs because I had too many open. If you have anything special going on this weekend, please make sure to drop your links or let us know. So Jennifer's been dropping links. We already know there's several going on today. Here is the links for Jennifer. There's her YouTube channel. Here is her Etsy store. Also, don't forget, when you're dropping your links to platforms and you go to somebody's link, don't forget to save it. Especially when you need an idea for some type of gift idea. You can go check in other resellers' stores, their platforms they sell on. Speaking of stores and sales, and if you are on eBay and you have a level where you have a store level and you get one of those store coupons, make sure you use it before you lose it, because we're getting very close to the end of the year, the end of the quarter. And if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. In fact, we only have less than 5 days. So please make sure you use it before you lose that. All right, the link is also at the top of the chat. If you'd like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. Regina, where are you at in your sub count? Because I know you're getting close to 200. Did you get there closer yet? Regina's at 184. Let's see if we can help her get to 200 before the end of the year. Let's see if we can help her. Yeah. Yep. Rachel Stickler knows her bags. Yeah, I was watching her videos the other day where she got a big old pile of them. She was trying to get ready for her whatnot show. And she also showed how she cleans them. Just remember, my Sunday bunch will return on January 4th. I'll be on Sunday at 2 p.m. Come join us. 184. Yep, you're at 184 right now. Also, let me see. Tomorrow is Solar Seller Dory's birthday. Sunday, the 28th, is Lori Chase's birthday. And New Year's Eve is Crazy Maystache Mia's birthday coming up this week. So yeah, check and see if y'all subscribe to Regina, and let's see if we can get her there. Also, don't forget tomorrow. I already have a few that already got their videos out. I'll be keeping up on that again today to see if anybody else has their videos out. Tomorrow, starting at 12 noon on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel, is the Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale, which starts at 12 noon on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. Make sure you set your reminders. Hope to see you there. Also, if you would like to be calling all resellers, if you would like to do a video on January 31st, for the January 31st Reseller Community Train Sale Shop Hop Sale, I do have 5 spots left. Let me know. Shop Hop starts. There it is, right there. I gotta go work on mine. Woohoo! Can't wait. Now, Jay's doing his live, by the way, so you'll be able to see his live. Regina, I apologize. I assumed that, and that's why we do this a lot. Please make sure you are subscribed by checking. Also, please do me a favor, because as of the last couple of months, as y'all know, YouTube has been pushing out some updates. I'm noticing that my subscriber count went down again. So if you would please gracefully check and see if you are subscribed to this channel. Please. For some reason, subscriber count's going down. Why, I don't know. Signed up already, right? Yes, I think you did. Let me see. Yep, you're on there, Jennifer. You sure are. That's why we do this, and make sure you subscribe to people, because you just never know with all these updates going on. No, you don't. That's right. But it does help the channel. No, you don't have to be subscribed unless somebody has their subscription on for when they're doing their live shows. If they do their must be subscribed X amount of minutes, then yes. But I don't do that on this one. But yeah, some people do. So unless you're subscribed to them, they don't let you chat. It depends on how you set it up in your settings. No, I don't. I don't have it set up on mine. No, I don't. I used to when I first started with all the trolls I was getting. No, you don't have to, but a lot of people do when it comes to live shows and things like that. They do set the must be subscribed on, even when they're doing giveaways. Yeah, I'm working on my video for Saturday Shop Hop. Awesome. So yeah, once I see them, I do update the description for my video for tomorrow. It's already there. Yeah. Some people do and have some people don't. Yeah, I don't, but a lot of people do. Especially when they're getting a lot of trolls. But you don't have to. That's up to you. Every channel's different. But I have not done that in quite a while. I only did that when I first started. Yeah, and you could set your settings for how long you want them to be subscribed for before they make a comment. Yeah, you can set it that way, but you have to set it how long you want it for. Yep, Mama says she does to avoid the trolls. So don't forget, if you would like to be part of the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, don't forget to send me an email at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com before 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday. You can send it as soon as you like. I do star all emails when it comes to the Reseller Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It show on Fridays, so I don't miss it out and have it ready for the morning show. My channel is set up for I don't. It doesn't help keep out the trolls. Yeah, because sometimes they want to sit there and wait. They can wait, but yeah, some people even have it as far as long as they can, and you could set it that way. But you have to do it in your settings. Actually, when you go to set up your live too. Did you know I can turn in on? Wait, did you know I can turn it on and off here? Turn what and off and on here? I'm not sure what you're asking, Jennifer, on what you can and can't do. Did you know I can turn it on and off here? Subscriber mode for this channel? No, I didn't. I didn't know that. You can't from a phone. Oh, look at you. You sure did. Oh, you know what? You, Robert, Carol, only have a few of y'all with the let me see here. Settings. I didn't know y'all can do that. A moderator can turn off subscriber mode only. Only channel subscribers for 1 minute or longer can message. I like that. I didn't know that it can go. Oh, let me check my settings. And I want to say Little Debbie. Let's see. Permission. Community. User. Yeah. Robert, Jennifer, Little Debbie, and Carol. Well, I thought I had it on here. And my other channel. I have to add Carol. Is she still here? So yeah, any of y'all can do it. I didn't know that. That must be something new. I have to add Carol because I thought she was on there. I like that. Thank you for letting me know that. Levels of mods so you can do that with others. Interesting. Someone should tell Steph how to do that from her phone because she says she can't. I'm not sure how to do it on your phone. I just know I do everything on the computer. Never underestimate the power of. That's right. I was mod on a channel that let go so many trolls. It's 2 weeks at a time. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna have to add Carol there. I thought I had her in there. So yeah, those are called managing moderators. Must have that up to be able to do. Well, I learned something new today. Thank you, Jennifer. Which is good because if you're having trolls, that's one way to take care of it. But yeah, I don't usually set it, but you can always set it, but you have to do it in your settings under the community moderators. But when you're setting up your video, you have to do it through your video on the subscriber mode. So I'm not sure how that works once you're on your phone, and it depends if you have who you have as your managing moderator. So yeah, that does help if you're having trolls. And Grandma says, my sister is mine. Well, everyone, is getting to that time. I'm not seeing anybody coming on up to promote their channel. Don't forget this weekend, if you have a chance to go check out some sales, you know they're going to be trying to get rid of a lot of stuff before the next holiday. I can block words too. Yes, I like that because I do have certain words that I've already blocked that I don't see anymore finally. So I had to go in there and put some different words to be blocked automatically. I like that. That's good to hear. And that's under those who are managing moderators, not just your standard moderators. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much for coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Don't forget, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll be right back here again with Mark with our morning boost. And then Monday will be our Monday wind down at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, if you would like to be a member about a particular topic that you would like to bring on to the Monday wind down, let me know by emailing me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com, and I'll be lovely to have you as a guest on the Monday wind down. So as I say before in each and every show, the link is at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on up and join me after the show is over, you're more than welcome to do that. Just click the link at the top of the chat. So as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear? And don't forget to check out my Cajun Roots Reseller, my Cajun Roots Cuisine channel, where I'm getting ready to put up a video for today, which is all I got left to do is upload it to my YouTube channel, Cajun Roots Cuisine, coming out today. Hope to see y'all there. Y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.